Dealing with a mean and cruel narcissist can be an exhausting and emotionally draining experience. These individuals are characterized by their self-centeredness, lack of empathy, and a constant need for admiration and control. However, when an empath, an individual highly attuned to the emotions of others, takes charge, the dynamic shifts. In this video, we will explore 10 effective strategies empaths do to ruin mean and cruel narcissists, leading to their downfall. Number 1. Establish and maintain boundaries. Boundaries are guidelines or limits that individuals set to protect their physical, emotional, and mental well-being. By establishing boundaries, empaths define acceptable and unacceptable behavior from others, including narcissists. Narcissists thrive on controlling and manipulating others. Setting clear boundaries can make it challenging for narcissists to infringe upon the empath's emotional well-being. It helps empaths maintain their personal space, protect their emotions, and prevent the narcissist from exerting control over them. Empaths who establish boundaries inform the narcissist that they will not tolerate mistreatment or manipulation. Maintaining boundaries is equally important. It involves consistently enforcing the established limits and not allowing the narcissist to cross them. By doing so, the empath asserts their power and autonomy, which weakens the narcissist's ability to dominate and control. Number 2. Practice self-care. Empaths, due to their tendency to prioritize the needs of others, may neglect their well-being. This self-neglect can lead to emotional exhaustion, burnout, and a depletion of their emotional reserves. Engaging in self-care activities is crucial for empaths to replenish their energy, maintain emotional balance, and establish boundaries. When empaths practice self-care, it can disrupt the dynamic between the empath and the narcissist. By focusing on their well-being, empaths become more resilient and emotionally grounded. They build inner strength and establish boundaries to protect them from the manipulative tactics employed by narcissists. Number 3. Develop emotional resilience. Developing emotional resilience is essential for dealing with toxic relationships. Emotional resilience refers to an individual's ability to adapt, recover, and bounce back from challenging or distressing situations. It involves coping with stress, managing emotions effectively, and maintaining a positive outlook despite difficult circumstances. Emotional resilience involves developing a strong and stable sense of self rooted in self-awareness, self-acceptance, and self-love. Empaths can work on building their self-esteem and understanding their boundaries, which allows them to protect themselves from narcissistic manipulation. When empaths have a solid sense of self, narcissists find controlling and dominating them increasingly challenging. Number 4. Challenge manipulative tactics. Narcissists employ manipulative tactics to control others, such as gaslighting, guilt-tripping, and emotional blackmail. Empaths can question the narratives and statements presented by narcissists. They can ask for clarification, seek evidence, or point out inconsistencies in the narcissist's claims. By doing so, empaths can disrupt the narcissist's attempts to manipulate and control through distorted information. Narcissists thrive on power and control in their relationships. By challenging manipulative tactics, empaths disrupt this power dynamic. They refuse to be passive victims and assert their boundaries, rights, and emotional well-being. This can undermine the narcissist's ability to effectively control and manipulate the empath. Number 5. Develop assertiveness skills. Empaths gain the tools to express their needs, wants, and boundaries clearly and assertively by developing assertiveness skills. They learn to value themselves and their well-being, realizing their feelings and desires are as important as anyone else's. This shift in mindset allows them to break free from the cycle of constantly catering to the narcissist's demands. When empaths become more assertive, they are better equipped to recognize and challenge the manipulative tactics employed by narcissists. They can firmly and confidently voice their opinions, stand up against mistreatment, and protect their emotional and psychological well-being. This newfound assertiveness disrupts the control and power dynamics within the relationship. Number 6. Limit contact. To protect themselves and maintain their mental health, empaths often need to limit their contact with narcissists. By reducing exposure to the toxic behavior of the narcissist, the empath can avoid unnecessary emotional turmoil. This includes establishing boundaries, setting limits on interactions, and potentially cutting off contact altogether. This step is crucial for the empath's self-preservation. Furthermore, limiting contact with the narcissist sends a message to them. It indicates that the empath is recognizing and acknowledging the unhealthy dynamics of the relationship. The empath effectively diminishes the narcissist's power and control over them by distancing themselves. This can lead to a shift in the power dynamics within the relationship, ultimately empowering the empath. Number 7. Utilize the gray rock method. The gray rock method is a technique where empaths intentionally become emotionally unresponsive and uninteresting to the narcissist. They aim to present themselves as dull, unremarkable, and lacking in emotional reactions. By doing so, the empath denies the narcissist the emotional reactions and attention they crave, ultimately undermining their control and power over the empath. By withdrawing emotional engagement and maintaining a neutral and unresponsive demeanor, the empath essentially starves the narcissist of the attention and drama they desire. This lack of emotional stimulation can lead the narcissist to lose interest in the empath, as they no longer get the desired reaction. Without the empath's emotional energy to feed on, the narcissist may redirect their focus elsewhere, diminishing their influence over the empath. Number 8. Focus on personal growth and empowerment. Personal growth often involves cultivating a sense of independence and self-reliance. Empaths who focus on their empowerment become less dependent on the narcissist for validation or approval. This independence weakens the narcissist's hold over them, as the empath no longer relies on the narcissist's opinions or praise for their self-worth. Engaging in personal growth activities such as self-reflection, setting goals, and pursuing passions can boost an empath's self-esteem. They better understand their strengths, values, and desires, which helps them build a stronger sense of self-worth. By prioritizing personal growth, empaths gain a sense of agency and control over their own lives. They become less susceptible to the manipulations of narcissists as they develop a stronger belief in their abilities and worth. This shift in power dynamics can disrupt the narcissist's control and diminish their ability to manipulate the empath. Number 9. Utilizing intuition to detect manipulation. When empaths encounter manipulation by a narcissist, their intuition becomes a powerful tool for recognizing and understanding the narcissist's tactics. Empaths may sense the underlying motivations behind a narcissist's actions and words, allowing them to see the manipulative facade. They can pick up on subtle behavioral patterns, inconsistencies, and hidden agendas others might overlook. Empaths can anticipate the narcissist's maneuvers by utilizing their intuition and protecting themselves and others from falling prey to their manipulation. They may establish boundaries, assert their needs and desires, and refuse to be controlled or manipulated. Empaths' heightened emotional awareness allows them to respond in ways that disrupt the narcissist's ability to maintain power and control over their environment. Number 10. Calling out inauthenticity. When empaths encounter narcissists, they can often see through the narcissist's false charm, charisma, and manipulative tactics. They can perceive the lack of genuine emotions and intentions behind the narcissist's behaviors. Empaths possess a strong sense of intuition and are highly attuned to the emotional energy of others, enabling them to recognize the incongruence between the narcissist's projected image and their true self. By directly addressing the narcissist's inauthenticity, empaths bring attention to the disconnect between the narcissist's projected image and personality. This exposure may challenge the narcissist's carefully crafted facade, forcing them to confront their lack of genuine emotions and intentions. Narcissists rely on their ability to manipulate and control others to fulfill their own needs and desires. When empaths point out the inauthenticity, it weakens the narcissist's power to manipulate because others become aware of their true nature. People may become more cautious and susceptible to narcissists' manipulative tactics. Navigating a relationship with a mean and cruel narcissist can be an exhausting and soul-draining experience. However, there is hope for those entangled in such toxic dynamics. By implementing these 10 strategies, an empath can regain control over their well-being and ultimately tip the scales in their favor. The empath embarks on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. While the road may be challenging, the empath can rise above and ultimately thrive, leaving the narcissist to face the consequences of their destructive behavior. By reclaiming their power and refusing to be subjected to the cruelty of the narcissist, they can begin to rebuild their lives on a foundation of strength and authenticity. Comment down what you think. Watch this informative video right here.